Peace and blessings to us all. I trust we're doing well. So these are my personal observations, and you're also entitled to yours. But I've observed that a lot of men, honestly, I didn't say all men, a lot of men despise intelligent women. And I'm not also trying to create any category of intelligent women. Being intelligent can come in various forms. I noticed that a lot of men, in as much as they talk about women empowerment, secretly don't desire women to be awakened. Because when a woman is dumb per society stereotypes, it strikes or instructs the ego of men. It kind of gives them pride. And most of the times when there are issues pertaining to relationships, what you see most men do is try to use their physical abilities over the women. Like, I'm the one who takes care of you. I once heard a man say this: if not for me, you wouldn't have had a husband, because in your town, country, whatever, nobody wanted to marry you. So over time, women have lived under the suppression that without a man, without marriage, they are nobody. And there are so many instances, especially for men who are married and they have a side chick who they are taking care of financially. And I feel these are all the stereotypes of society to make women feel that they can't do anything without a man. Of course, nature in its wisdom created humans in pairs, animals, even plants. I hear most plants have both male and female, and the duality is needed to form life. But when the stereotypes is created such that men have the upper hand over women, then there is a problem in society. And so we live with this kind of stereotypes as we're growing up. My spiritual awakening has come with a lot of observations and lessons, whereby I realized that men are all over praising you. Oh, you're awakening. Yes, Antoine the Queen, this, that. But when it comes to one-on-one dealings with men, the moment you try to question, try to use your voice, then eventually that phrase comes out. What do women bring to the table? If women brought nothing to the table, then men would have sewn clothes with all their money, draped in them, used them for bed sheets, used them for cars, whatever it is, and just ply around in their money. Because after all, a woman brought nothing to the table. A woman was irrelevant, and it was money that was the only relevant thing to the man. But look at it this way. At the end of the day, the reason why most men are making money is because they feel when they've had enough, they can go out there to the market and get any woman of their choice, because at the end of the day, it's money that speaks. And of course, women have been groomed to put themselves in a situation where she's subservient, but as long as a man is given to him. I've been in a marriage where he was a good man by all standards, but once my spiritual journey started, as much as he was a good person, there was no way my union with him was going to hold, because it's like we're in different worlds altogether. And in church, I remember whenever they wanted to create the scenario of a perfect submissive wife, they'll use the story of King Xerxes and Queen Vashti, where the king was having a party, invited the woman to come along, and she was like, yeah, I'm having my own time with my friends, I may not be able to come. Then she's demoted, and then the king start looking for another woman. And so once they create a story for you, then now the perception is, as a woman, if you are not able to stand in that position as a submissive wife to a man for various reasons, then you are disrespectful, you could lose a relationship, could be locked up, anything could be done to you, because a woman is not supposed to raise her voice, a woman is not supposed to speak, a woman is not supposed to have emotions. I don't know how society thinks. These men who ask, what do women bring to the table? Just because maybe she's not working and she's dependent financially on a man. When these men need sex, companionship, someone to run errands, it could be like cooking, tidying up the house and all that. If the woman was also working and bringing something to the table, then now it'd be 50-50. So she may not want to do most of these things. And then that is when men also start having problem with women, because like I've seen instances or heard instances where a man and his wife are both well-to-do, they are in very good jobs, making it all, and now somehow the man is not pleased with the woman because he's expecting as much as the woman is a working or class lady, She should still come home, take off her coat, her heels, go into the kitchen, cook, serve a guy his meal at the dining table, sit by his side, pamper him for him to finish eating, probably even fetch water to take to the bathroom, lay the bed and all that, forgetting that now we are seeking women to be empowered and to equally bring something to the home. I'm not saying this to pamper women for them to feel like they don't have to do anything to be loved by a man, but I feel society is growing, That's I always say, the greatest gift to me has been to learn to speak up, even if it means I have to lose everything. Because now there's a firm foundation for you to build something on that is based on your own truth and your own terms. And whoever desires to come into your terms, now, there's a partnership to build. So let's learn, more importantly, to dialogue about what we want and where we want society to move to, because at the end of the day, it takes community, it takes masses to build society, and if everybody is learning, and the reason why society is where it is now, where relationships, marriages, a lot of things and institutions are not working, because especially for the African community, since we were greatly brainwashed through religion, where women were placed at the bottom. But now spirituality is letting us understand that women have an equal spiritual role to play in society, and that matter in relationships. If we've learned to speak our truth at individual levels, then once we come together as a group, as family, as a soul tribe, on the collective, we would have done what the universe intended for us to do. And so now there's a new foundation for loving, truthful relationships to thrive. And I feel that's what society needs. Peace and blessings to us all.